Hi, this is Mark from Tetrakey and welcome to Tetrakey Live. I hope you're well. I am currently sat outside in a garden in Paris, so if you see me start shivering very soon it's because I'm not prepared and it is really cold here tonight. And over my shoulder you're probably going to see some children dancing away. So yeah, a few distractions tonight, but I'm on holiday, having a phenomenal time here in France. Oh yeah, and we're number 79, I think, or 80 of 270 Tetrakey TV in 2017. Rob's also on holiday at the moment. This is a little bit of our rest and recuperation time. Please have a look at the bottom and download our book and give us some feedback. That will be really cool. Tonight I am going to be brief because I'm already really cold. But I want to talk about the concept of staying young. So I'm here with my boy and we landed on Monday afternoon and we've come to stay with some brilliant friends of ours who we knew in Vietnam when we lived in Vietnam. So our family spent 3 years living in Vietnam. Landed on Monday and a really good friend of mine has helped get us a ticket to Disneyland Paris. So I took Seth yesterday to Disneyland Paris and it was one of the best days I have ever had. And you can imagine sometimes as an adult you're going there with your 7-year-old child and you're going there and doing everything that he wants to do. And his favourite ride, and I'm a bit soft on certain things, I have to admit, and one of the things I'm not great with, 2 things I'm really not very good at. One, I'm not brilliant with heights, not one of my strengths. And the second thing I'm not brilliant with is roller coasters. Just there's certain things I can do pretty well, those things, 2 things I'm not so good at. But obviously, a 7-year-old in Disneyland, all he wants to do is the fast and scary ride. So and his favourite one was called the Rock and Roll Roller Coaster, which is an Aerosmith in the dark, rocking and rolling music, loop-de-loop, 3, you name it, roller coaster, up and downs, everything, million miles an hour, million G's, and obviously the boy wanted to go time and time again. Confronted my fears and I held his hand and did it. And then we did it 3 or 4 times. But the point of staying young was watching the parade, watching the musicals, watching Mickey Mouse, Seth running after Smeeth and Captain Hook, seeing Peter Pan and Wendy running through Disneyland. There was breakfast with Tigger, there was Winnie the Pooh. There was everything that reminded me of some amazing memories of my childhood. And we had just the best day yesterday. We just laughed, we joked, we just did Mad Hatter's Tea Party, we did It's a Small World. And it was just great to go to an environment like Disneyland Paris and just realise the importance of staying young. I think as adults we carry so much burden on our shoulders, we have so much stress, everyone is trying to take our time. And doing something with a child, and especially just doing it on your own with a 7-year-old child, and actually observing and listening to what his wants and desires are, and actually staying true to those wants and desires. I saw Disneyland through the eyes of a 7-year-old, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the scary thing is, it really hit home to me when there was a big queue for one of the rides, Ratatouille, and I think the queue to do it together was 120 minutes, and the queue to do it as single riders was 10 minutes. So we decided to do it as single riders. So there was space of 3, so Seth went on one saucer and I went on the one behind him. And that was probably my least favourite ride, because I didn't get to enjoy the excitement of watching a 7-year-old, and I didn't see it through a 7-year-old's eyes. And Seth came off the ride and he was buzzing, saying one of his favourite rides, and I came off a little bit flat until I listened to what he saw, and then I sort of reflected about what he saw and how I saw it, and how different we actually saw the exact same stimulus and we experienced something completely different even though it was exactly the same. And it really hit home to me at the end of the day about the importance of staying young, the importance of seeing the world through different eyes. And I actually asked my boy a favour. I said, please, Seth, keep me young. I honestly believe I'll be a better dad. I think I'll be a better person. I think I'll be better in work. I think I'll be better in social relationships. I'll be better in personal relationships the younger I stay. So it's all about a balance. But I just want to really implore you to go and do, so if you've got a kid or you're an uncle or a godfather, godmother, aunt, mother, father, whatever it is, go and do something with that child and do something that's the most kid-like thing that you can think of with them. And as you spend time with them, all you do is observe it through their eyes. Turn off your adult brain, turn off any stresses you have, turn off any thoughts that you would have as an adult, and look at the journey as a kid. It is the most liberating and fun experience you will ever have. And talk of the devil, there he is over my shoulder waiting for me to finish so I can go and put him to bed. So I think that's a very good time for me to say I wish you a great night and a great day tomorrow. Rob and I will be bouncing off each other. We'll probably do a few sharing ones. I'm going down to Bordeaux in the south of France for one of my best friend's weddings tomorrow. And I will definitely be speaking to you outside a chateau in France, and possibly with a beautiful glass of Bordeaux or Bergerac wine in my hand. So I wish you a fantastic day. I hope you had as good a day as I did today, spending another day with my boy, and tomorrow will be another adventure as Seth and I somehow get from Paris to this chateau in the sticks of France by train, basically train, plane and automobile. So it's going to be a great adventure with the 7-year-old again tomorrow. So I hope you have a great time, and I'll speak to you soon. Good night.